Alright, here's the mock-up of your 65 heads. This is your pushrod angle right now. This is the difference between full lift and the on the valve right now. So you turn this thing through. Hard to do by myself. Hard to look at it while I'm doing it too. Okay, that's all the way up now. You put this tool on here, you get a different lift. Now this was set to your stock rocker arm before, and you can see the difference in angle between your stock rocker arm and this modified one we're using. It's quite a bit of difference. Now over here on the valve side, get this thing from shaking back and forth here. Okay, this is the difference in your valve tip over here. See if I can keep on top of this thing this time. Okay, there it is all the way on the seat. Now as we open the valve up, you can see how it lifts and then comes back down. There's your difference there. Now mid-lift is about in this area here, I think, just by eyeballing it. If you look at that lines I put on there, this is at the edge of the valve here, get the right angles, and over here is the other valve. This vertical line right here is our center point of the valve coming up, and at mid-lift you can see how the valve, at perpendicular valve, we are below our rocker pivot. Ideally we're supposed to be up here at our pivot point, way up here. A little bit of vertical, it's hard to do by holding the camera here, but that'll be about right there. Right now we're a little bit past our midpoint, but close. Now when you hold this thing at an angle like this, and put the scale up at the midpoint, if you look closely how they got the tip ground, that's pretty close to where that radius is at. Right there. So I think that's how I'm going to grind them, is like this. So we're in the midpoint on our rocker pivot, over here on the going across the face of our valve. And that should give me a pretty good reference point of how much I shorten this arm up. This arm right now is about 50 thou too long. So I'm going to grind that down and copy that radius. And right now you can see our radius is similar to that, but a little bit, it's cut a little bit more here on this inside edge here than it needs to be. So anyway, I'm going to put the stock rocker on, we'll look at that one next here.